as I'm sitting here meditating on this consolidation process, I'm noticing that each video has titles, and each video has descriptions. And actually the relationship between the video itself, the title, and the descriptions is intentionally complex from what I remember. So I'm thinking that I'm not going to just be able to just put them all just in a line. There's going to have to be like the title and the description with each video, because they're supposed to be seen as like a unified whole. So I'm going to have to put that in there as, I was thinking maybe I can overlay it on top, you know, instead of black text, white text, and then just do, what is it, add or something like that, filter, so that it just, I forget which, I'd have to check. But that's what I was thinking about doing. But another thing that I was thinking about doing is then having like a narrator read the title and the description, and then also perhaps make a commentary on the relationship between the video itself. If I do that, then I need to have like a narrator. But if the narrator just looks exactly like me, it's going to be, it might be, you know, confusing to them. So I was thinking, first I was thinking these sock puppets, hand puppets, and I still think so, because like I'm going for kind of like an old school styled storyteller. So, but one thing I was thinking is there's like some software to animate pictures, so you can just like take a picture and then have like a speaking part, and it'll move the mouth for you. So I need to look that up. But I was thinking, I have mixed feelings about that. On the one hand, I feel like that would be more professional. On the other hand, then it's taking away from this like old school style storytelling. Because like right now, this is an episode on the show. Like I said, I'm a commentator commentating on the show. So it felt like we were outside of the opera, but we're actually still inside the opera, because the opera comments on itself. So this portion here, where it's like me just talking to you, this is like old school style storytelling, like I'm just telling you a story. You know, if anything, I should have like an animation of like a campfire, and then sprinkle, like on that one show, sprinkle like a something to make the campfire change color. Maybe there's some stock footage of that I could use or something like that. Because that's basically what I'm doing with Daniel Higgins' Fantasy Impromptu and Opportunity of the Messiah, is that I'm like commenting, like fielding these questions, and the whole thing is basically just like old school style storytelling, because there aren't like all these crazy animations or anything like that. There's I think On the Way was the one where there's like flashing lights, but even that is like really nothing compared to some of the animation that you see which is very standard now. So where are we at? 3 minutes 30 seconds. So this commentary is already, you know, the standard length of like a standard song is on the radio is about this length. And so I feel like that's just happened so fast. But I did get my message out, so I'm going to conclude it there.